Check, check, mic check, 1, 2. Oh my goodness. Really? Really? Oh my goodness. You know what? You get to do these things all the time and you just get up and going, guys. Our audio is off. And that's why I have this thing on backup, but my sound was turned down. Amy, thank you so much. Thank you so much for doing that. You know what? Let's just start back over. What time is it? 2 minutes in? Not a big deal, guys. Today Today, boys and girls, on Faith Your Fears Friday, we're going to go from fear factor to faith factor, guys. We're not eating bugs. Yes, thank you, Amy. Today, we're not eating bugs, boys and girls. We're eating lies for breakfast, and we're washing them down with living water, baby. And we're going to roll out the Faith Your Fears Friday episode for you guys to be phenomenally bold. And as Cornelia Houston was telling me in Milwaukee, get to the point, JohnnyJuan. Hey, listen, Cornelia, today we're putting a restraining order on fear. Fear's not allowed around here anymore, boys and girls, because what you're going to find out is that there's way too much faith that says you can do all things through Christ, who strengthens us, right? You've heard this. Yes or yes. And so what we're doing today, guys, is we're just simply going to go from fear factor to faith factor. And what are you really feeding? What are you really feeding, right? You've got the angel on this side, the devil on this side, or those two wolves, those two things. What are you feeding? What's growing? What's going to grow is what you're feeding. And so what if your biggest fear was actually your biggest faith-building opportunity in disguise? I'm just telling you. Just what if, boys and girls, because you don't need another dare. You don't even need another divine heavenly download, guys. You just simply need to welcome the faith factor where we're no longer facing our fears. You ready? We're faithing them. We are faithing our fears. And so the main point that I want to share with you guys today is just this. Too many of us have been living in fear factor mode, doing mental backflips just to look brave on the outside, swallowing those toxic thoughts like, I'm not enough. I'm who am I to think that I can do this, right? Letting fear dare us to stay stuck while we call it safe. No, the amygdala, the toddler brain, Laura Nizer told us, right? That's not it. Here's the real challenge. Are you ready? Here's the real challenge. I'm kind of speeding up to make up for time. Here's the thing. Will you stop feeding fear and stop feeding your faith? That's all I'm asking. Because we're fixing to explore 3 faith factors that dismantle fear at its very root, at the very root of what causes fear. And we're also going to look at why faith isn't the absence of fear, it's the authority to override it. I'm telling you guys, I've been studying fear now for going on 5 years, and fear will paralyze you. Fear will stop you. And today we're going to talk about how to move from fear daring you to destiny daring you back. Ooh, I'm telling you guys, I'm so excited to share this with you. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and drop Pedro's. It's not even a fun fact anymore. Pedro's dropping a power bomb, right? The world says fear is your body's message or your body's response to danger. But God says, you ready what God says? Fear is your enemy's response to your potential. Your next level, the next person that you're becoming, doesn't require less fear. It just simply requires more faith, boys and girls. And that's all we're coming to tell you guys, because as Mr. Zig Ziglar said it so perfectly, right? This whole thing is powered by legendary speaker and trainer motivator, Mr. Zig Ziglar, and his proud son, Tom Ziglar, right? The torchbearer, the legacy, the keeper of the legacy. And he just simply says this, right? False evidence appearing real. And we're fixing to share with you some incredible things to stop you, to keep you from stopping yourself, from being that self-sabotager. And so Mr. Zig Ziglar said it perfectly, right? You were created for accomplishment. You were designed for accomplishment, engineered for success, and endowed with seeds of greatness, guys. Because again, our staple scripture for Faith Your Fears FriYAY is 2 Timothy 1:7. God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of what? Power and of love and of a sound mind, a disciplined mind. And when you don't know what to do, you go to the Creator. You go straight to the source, because Isaiah 41:10 says it perfectly. Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. What does the word say, right? It's forever settled in heaven, right? And he's the same yesterday, today, and forever. His word doesn't change, and his design for you hasn't faltered. His belief in you hasn't changed. So I'm telling you guys, activate that childlike faith to be able to live out your childhood dreams in this playground called life. Because here in the podcast for you Christian entrepreneurs, I really do want you to be able to go out to scale and grow your business so that you can earn more money, right? The more you earn, the more you can give. And you cannot give that which you don't have, but you can't have unless you do, and you can't do until you be. And so there's all these things that have to go and have to be in alignment for you guys to be able to go out there and get to that next level of yourself, guys. So I want you to ask yourself this one question. You ready? Man, I'm just feeling it this morning, guys. I'm telling you, ask yourself this. What have I been feeding? Your fear or your faith? And then, what if this next act of courage is the one heaven's been waiting on you to answer? The next call, guys. What if heaven's just up there watching you, just cheering you on, just letting go, do it. So again, if you're ready to flip the script on fear, guys, I want you to go ahead and DM me the word fearless, because on July 4th, we're doing the Fear Masterclass. We were going to do it as a whole week thing, but I'm just going to go ahead and compact it into one. It's probably going to be about 90 minutes. So get ready, guys, because you're going to learn it all in one day. It may be like drinking from a fire hydrant, but guys, it's coming to you. You'll get the replay. You can go back and unpack it and watch it down and break it down later if you guys want to. But here's the thing. DM me the word fearless, and I will get you registered for that. Because it's happening on July 4th. We are declaring our independence, our liberty from fear, guys. And so I'm telling you, everything happens for a reason. So, okay, here's the mic drop on the new fear acronyms. You ready? I know some of you love these acrostics and these acronyms. So here's what they say. Ready? Fear is this. Faith, F-E-A-R, faith empowers audacious resolve. Because boldness breaks barriers, guys. And so when you're resolved, fear dissolves. When you have that resolve in you, that stick-to-itiveness, that I'm not giving up, that dog with the bone kind of grip and grit on your dreams, guys, it's impossible for fear to take over. The second one, faith empowers authentic rebirth. You ready? Oh my goodness. Faith isn't just a theory, a theoretical thing. It's transformation in motion, guys. That is exactly what happens when you step out in faith, knowing that God has already walked out all of your days before you. Okay, the next one. Faith empowers actionable results. Faith empowers actionable results, guys. So let that old fearful version die, guys. Let the faith-filled you rise in place of it. You ready for the next one? Faith empowers abundant rewards, right? God is not giving us, I'm sorry, that the enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy, but Jesus says that I have come that you may have life and have it more abundant. So here, faith empowers abundant rewards. It's still the word fear. We're just flipping the script on it. Faith empowers abundant rewards. Faith doesn't leave you empty. It multiplies what you plant. That's all I'm saying, guys. The next one, faith. Is this too many? Is this too fast? Faith empowers anointed risk. If it's risk with God's fingerprints on it, it's not foolish. It's faithful. Faithful. All right, the last few, and we're out of here, guys. Faith empowers accelerated results. Obedience in faith, guys, unlocks acceleration beyond logic. I'm telling you guys, if you will just own it and step out in faith. That's how I ended up on all of these stages. I just simply took the leap of faith and said, hey, I think it could be better. And then somebody saw me do it at that stage, and then I went to their stage. Somebody saw me do it at their stage, and they invited me to their stage. Somebody else saw me at that stage, and I ended up on a cruise line going to the Turks and the Caicos, just simply because I was able to step out in faith and said, hey, I think this would work. And you know what? I'm glad I didn't say, I don't think that'll work. I'm glad I fed my faith and stepped out in belief, guys. The last one, and we're going to wrap this thing up. Faith empowers audacity and reign, guys. Faith gives you the courage to roar and walk like royalty, guys. Because here's the thing, right? In Mark Batterson's Chase the Lion manifesto, right? Our goal is not to get to the end of life. We're not here to tiptoe on eggshells and just barely get to the end of life, guys. We're here to chase the roar. We're here to go after that lion that keeps coming after us. And matter of fact, if we're flipping the script on fear, it's we had the lion, the lion from the tribe of Judah sitting here right next to us, allowing us to be able to go out and get whatever it is that we need. Because here's the thing, most people are paralyzed by fear. But what if today we just simply flip that script, right? Today's Faith Your Fear episode was all about exploring on how you can move from being dared by fear to being driven by faith, guys. That's all I want you to do. I want you to use these lessons, these scriptures, this cool kid mindset, and I want you to unpack a powerful paradigm shift that will challenge and change the way you see fear, because fear is not the enemy. It's not. Misalignment is. You've been feeling timid, introverted, and unsure of your next move, then this episode was crafted and designed specifically for you. I see you, Crystal. I'm not a mind reader, but we have the same father, girl. We have the same father, and he just simply says, hey, listen, you were made for so much more. You were made for so much more, right, guys? So go out there and do that, because when you flip that script on that acronym on fear, all of a sudden faith empowers. Faith gives you the audacity. Faith is daring you. It's right there with you. Go ahead and do it. And it gives you that resolve that you need to stick to it, guys. And so today, guys, again, DM me the word fearless. I'll get you signed up for our Freedom from Fear masterclass that we're doing on July 4th. And I'll give you the details on it. So, hey, guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me on this Faith Your Fears FriYAY here in the Childlike Faith community. If you guys are in the Tyler, East Texas area, hey, you're welcome. It's an open invite to come to our Tyler Roast Toasters at 11:30. We meet downtown at Marvin Methodist Church. This whole thing is brought to you guys by JohnnyJuan.com. Hey, go down there, funlifecoaching.com, and book your coaching session with me, guys, as we unpack how to flip the script on fear. Hey, listen, this has been the Childlike Faith podcast for you Christian entrepreneurs that want to grow and scale your business to be able to achieve the financial freedom you're looking for without sacrificing your time, your family, your faith, or your joy. Thank you so much, boys and girls. We will see you guys tomorrow on Something to Smile About Saturday. Adios.